to lesson 2 on our online tutoring. The chapter is whole numbers, and today's skill is compare 4-digit numbers. Going to take you through the lesson. When we are done, you will see that I've created for you a task that I would love for you to answer in your books. After that, you transfer your answers to the Google form for marking. Thank you very much. Enjoy the class. Indeed, this is our second lesson, and today's skill is compare 4-digit numbers. We have got two 4-digit numbers, 2,416 and 4,264. I've used the place value discs to slot in the values. So I've got 2 discs in the thousands place for 2 times 1,000 to give me 2,000, 300s, 110 for 10, 1 times 10, and 6 ones or 6 units. I also have here 4 place value discs in the thousands place, 2 in the hundreds place, 6 in the tens place, and 4 in the ones place. So I'm going to compare 2,416 to 4,264. And when we compare in this chapter, we're comparing the values of the digits. We start from the left, and the first place value on the left is thousands. And immediately we realize that 4,000s is greater than 2,000s. Therefore, 4,264 is greater than 2,316. I've also used here the greater than sign to show the representation of those two numbers. In question number 2, we are comparing 1,230, 1,227, and 2,012. And I'm going to use place value discs to represent my 3 4-digit numbers. For 1,230, I've got 1 in the thousands place, 2 in the hundreds place, 3 in the tens place, and nothing in the ones place because there is a 0 in the ones place. For 1,227, I've got 1 in the thousands place, 2 in the hundreds place, 2 in the tens place, and 7 in the ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Last but not least, now I've got 2 in the thousands place. For 2012, I've got nothing in the hundreds place because there is a 0 here. I've got 1 in the tens place and 2 in the ones place. We're going to compare the values of the digits starting from the left. Question 2a has already been completed for us, and it reads 2012 is greater than 1,230 and 1,227. In B, there is a blank. Blank is the greatest number. Given that we've got 3 4-digit numbers to consider, which have already been catered for in A, we can easily see that 2012 is the greatest number of the 3. In 2C, the question reads 1,230 is dash than 1,227, and if we use the rule of comparing from the left, we realize that in the thousands the numbers are similar, the values are similar. It's a 1. In the hundreds the value is also the same, it's 2. It becomes different in the tens, where in 1,230 3 is greater than 2 in the hundreds value, which means therefore that 1,230 is greater than 1,227. Lastly, D dash is the smallest number, and again, given that we have already accounted for the 3 numbers and we have already compared them, and we have already realized that 2012 is greater than the other two, and we have already realized that 1230 is greater than 1227. We can safely say and safely see that 1227 is the smallest number. I have created for you a task, and I would love for you to pause your video at this moment and answer these questions. When you have answered these questions in your books, transfer them or insert them in the Google form so that your answers are ready for marking.